Welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2. I've added a bunch of mods in order to turn this into Undead Nightmare 2. This is a story about Arthur Morgan, and now he's on a journey to cure his friend John Marston. He shot him in the back of the head, and now it's Arthur's responsibility to cure John so he can get back to his family. We continue our journey back in Strawberry, where Lenny found one of his old contacts and good friends. His name was Charles. He was a master of herbs and ingredients, and believed all diseases could be cured by the plants provided by planet Earth. So Charles joined our journey, but now we needed an ingredient sniffing dog as well. And now since Buddy is resting in peace, it's time to find a Buddy Jr. So we leave the quaint town of Strawberry and ride on over to Valentine. We're looking for a stray dog we can call our own. So we tie up the horses and look around town for a doggo we can take. We look around for quite a bit and there doesn't seem to be one in sight. Hopefully they all weren't eaten by zombies. While we are still searching for the dog, the horrors of humans were still in plain sight.
You took 3 innocent lives, and for that,
Let me have a rule and a saw and a bowl. Now cut it.
Just run home.
I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail. Now nail it.
But afterwards, we did find a willing companion. We recruited the dog, and now we had Buddy Jr. We had a fully stacked team, and Charles had the information to find the ingredients that could hopefully cure John Marston. Our first location led us to a cave, which housed a golden waterfall. So we proceeded in carefully with a couple slips and falls. And it was quiet. Golden Waterfall was an accurate name as well. There was gold-looking material laced everywhere, and even the water had a golden hue. We continued walking through the cave, and surprisingly, it was empty of the undead. The ingredient we were looking for, though, was at the base of the waterfall. So walking a little further, we could hear the rush of water. We were getting close, and then we saw a light at the end of the tunnel. We had made it. The waterfall was in sight. We made it out of the other side, grabbed the plant we were looking for, and we were met with the zombie opposition. And we haven't had any action for a bit now, so it was game on. There was no end in sight for the zombie ambush, so we had to flee and head to our next location. This one was close by as well, and we found ourselves next to another cave. But as soon as we got close to the next ingredient, we were met with an army of zombies, and these guys were heading straight for Arthur. So we clipped a few with our revolver. That barely made a dent, so we took out a few more, and quickly realized we needed something with a little bit more boom. So we grabbed the dynamite, but we didn't want to accidentally kill our horse like last time. So we led the pack away and started unleashing dynamite. Dynamite was working. The dynamite explosions gave us enough time to get to the cave and grab the ingredient. So as Arthur's teammates covered him, we got what we needed, but the zombies were still coming in. So we threw the last of our dynamite until we ran out. Arthur's never seen this many zombies in one go before, and it was almost impossible to pass them. So we had to take them out one by one. Arthur went through a grueling battle, chopping up zombies, but in the end was victorious. We had 2 ingredients down, and the sun was setting. There was a town in the distance called Armadillo. It was time to rest there before the sun set. So the gang rode to the town, and it wasn't what we expected. Zombies were roaming about, ashes were in the street, all the buildings were boarded up and locked, and fires were rampant. Nobody but the undead lived here now, and it definitely wasn't safe to stay the night. We had no choice but to continue down the road and set up camp somewhere safe in the wilderness. But we had a good team behind us: John, Lenny, Charles, and now Buddy Jr. We had a few more ingredients to get though, before we could cure John Marston and get back to our pelt trapping ways.